Hi, this is Mark. Are you ready to practice ever with me? Yes? Okay, great. Let's do it. Hi, I'm Mark, and this is English Conversation Practice. And today, you're going to shadow with me. That is, you will not repeat after me. You will speak at the same time as I do. And today's topic is ever. And that means at any time in your life. At any time in your life. Have you ever done this? At any time in your life, all right? And then we will do 4 steps. We will first have dictation. That is, you're going to listen and write down what I say word for word. Then you will shadow. That is, we will speak at the same time. Then we will talk about the meaning. We will shadow again and talk about the meaning. And then we will have a quiz. Yes. And we will have 8 cards here. There are 8 cards. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 cards. Are you ready to practice with me? Yes? Okay, great. Let's do it. Okay, step 1, that is dictation. So you need a pencil and paper, yeah? Because you're going to listen and write down what I say word for word, okay? So I will say each sentence 3 times. So please write down what I say word for word, okay? So here we go. Count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I want you to write these sentences. That was the best meal I have ever eaten. Second time. That was the best meal I have ever eaten. Okay, here's the third time. That was the best meal I have ever eaten. Okay, great. Here we go. Card number 2. This is the worst I have ever felt. This is the worst I have ever felt. This is the worst I have ever felt. Number 3. Have you ever been to Hawaii? Have you ever been to Hawaii? Have you ever been to Hawaii? Number 4. She is the most interesting person I have ever met. She is the most interesting person I have ever met. Third time. She is the most interesting person I have ever met. Okay, number 5. Today was the best ever. Today was the best ever. Today was the best ever. Have you ever ironed your clothes? Have you ever ironed your clothes? Have you ever ironed your clothes? Number 7. Have you ever read any of the classics? Have you ever read any of the classics? Have you ever read any of the classics? All right, last card, number 8. Have you ever given a presentation? Have you ever given a presentation? Have you ever given a presentation? Okay, good. That was dictation. Good job, right? You're listening and writing. Okay, let's check it off. It's done. Okay, now we will shadow. And actually, we're going to shadow the card. So shadowing is when you're speaking at the same time as I am. So dictation, you are listening and writing at the same time. Now you will be listening and speaking at the same time. And after we shadow each card 3 times, I will show you the card, you will see the sentence, you will see the picture, and we will talk about the meaning, okay? So it's kind of, we do 2 at the same time, okay? So let's do it, shall we? Okay, let's count down to shadow and meaning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was the best meal I have ever eaten. That was the best meal I have ever eaten. That was the best meal I have ever eaten. That was the best meal I have ever eaten. That was the best meal I have ever eaten. Okay, so at any time in your life, this was the best. Number 1, you never had a meal better. Okay, good. All right, card number 2. This is the worst I have ever felt. 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 Okay, so at any time in your life, you have never felt worse. No, 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 no. This is like this is the worst feeling you have ever had. Oh no. This is the worst I have ever felt. Ah, that's too bad. Okay, number 3. Have you ever been to Hawaii? 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 So at any time in your life, have you been to Hawaii? No, I haven't. Ah, I want to go. I've never been. I want to go though. I really want to go. Number 4. She is the most interesting person I have ever met. She is the most interesting person I have ever met. She is the most interesting person I have ever met. She is the most interesting person I have ever met. All right, so at any time in your life, she is the most interesting person you have met, you have talked with. Maybe, of all your friends, she's the most interesting person. It could be, she has many experiences, she has many stories, right? And so you enjoy speaking with her, you enjoy listening to her stories, you enjoy listening about her life, maybe talking about her life. So she's a very interesting person. She is the most interesting person I have ever met. Okay, number 5. Today was the best ever. 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 All right, so this day has been the best day at this time in your life, right? So maybe, this is a young boy. So this boy's life is not long. So this boy has not had many experiences, but this day, it looks like his birthday, right? So this was his birthday. So maybe all his friends came over. All his friends gave him a present. So he's going, today was the best ever. This, so far in my life, this has been the best day in my life. Okay, number 6. Have you ever ironed your clothes? 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 At any time in your life, have you ever used an iron on your clothes? Have you ever ironed your clothes? I have. Not much. I don't do it often, but I have, of course. Number 7. Have you ever read any of the classics? Have you read any of the classics? Have you read any of the classics? Have you ever read any of the classics? Right? So literature, novels, books, and there are some authors who have written important books, right? Important stories that an important story is, becomes popular, and maybe other stories are based on that story, right? So that one story has influenced other people to write stories. And so as a society, as a group of people, we together, we think this is an important story. And so it becomes a classic, right? And so a classic is a story that everyone agrees is important, yeah? Have you ever read any of the classics? So some example of classic, of the authors: Shakespeare, of course, right? Mark Twain, Hemingway. I'm American, so I'm naming some American authors. Steinbeck. Um, who else? I can't. I'm on the spot right now. So we, of course, Mark Twain, John Steinbeck, whatever. So you go. Okay, good. Here we go. Number 8. Number 8. Have you ever given a presentation? 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 So at any time in your life, have you given a presentation? Meaning you in front of people, in front of a group of people, you presented on a topic, right? So you talked about a topic, and it could be usually maybe work related. So people in your colleagues, co-workers come to see you. Maybe you go to an event, you go to a conference, and so you go to the conference, and so people give different presentations on different topics, and so there's a list of presentations, and so you look at, oh, that looks interesting, or something that that's important for your job, important for your school, or something like that, or something you're interested in. So you go and listen to that person give their presentation. So have you ever been the person giving a presentation, right? Have you ever given a presentation in your life? Okay, good. Have you ever given a presentation? Okay, good job. Yes. So we shadowed, we were speaking at the same time, and then we talked about the meaning as well. So we did 2 for 1. Yes. So let's mark shadowing and meaning. 1, 2. Yes. Now it's time for the quiz. Now what we will do for the quiz, we'll look at 3 cards. So we don't know which card, so I'm shuffling the cards, and I want you to say the sentence, all right? I want you to say the sentence by looking at the picture. So I'm going to cover the sentence. You will only see the picture. So by looking at the picture, I want you to say the sentence. It's a challenge, but that's why you are here, for the challenge. Okay, here we go. And stop. Okay, I stopped shuffling. I'm going to choose the top 3 cards. I'm going to cover the sentence. So now you see the picture, but not the sentence. So please say the sentence. What is the sentence? Do you remember the sentence? Okay. Do you remember? Did you remember? Did you say the sentence? Okay, let's look at the sentence. Today was the best ever. Today was the best ever. Oh, that's a wonderful day. All right, here we go. Card number 2. Same thing. Say the sentence by looking at the picture. Do you remember the sentence? Can you say the sentence? Okay. All right, let's have a look at the sentence now. Have you ever read any of the classics? Have you ever read any of the classics? Okay. Now we have one more to do. And here it is. What is the sentence? Do you remember the sentence? Okay. Say the sentence. Okay. Now let's have a look at the sentence. Here we go. It's coming down right now. Have you ever given a presentation? Okay. How did you do? Good? All right. I'm happy to hear that. Let's check it off because you did it. All right. There we go. 4 steps for your success. 4 steps for your success. And today we practice using ever. We practiced using ever, and ever is used when we talk about any time in our life, at any time in our life. Okay, well, I had fun. I hope you had fun too. And I hope to see you back for another video of you and I shadowing together, doing dictation, practice together, doing a quiz together, yeah? And if you enjoy my videos, if you enjoy my content, please help me so I can help you, support me so I can support you. And you can do that by joining the channel, yeah? So the join button. And if you hit the join button, there'll be a pop-down menu that will explain the different levels of membership and the extra content. Also have a Patreon page. That's another great way to support me. And you also get worksheets each month. And I also have a website, markkulek.com, with flashcards and worksheets that go with my videos. So check all those out. I also have books at amazon.com. Everything is in the link below. So please check those out. And I will see you again with another shadowing video. Okay, great. So let's say goodbye. Let's count down to saying goodbye together. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.